What do you really have without a foundation? In every single relationship, there has to be that one thing that keeps a man and a woman together. Do you know what it is? And here we are with another video. Once again, I want to thank all of the new subscribers, all of the new viewers. Thank you so much for your support. Do me a favor, please, before you continue, like the video, comment down below after you have finished it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell to get future videos because I upload pretty frequently. I had a really good friend of mine send me a text message around 9 o'clock last night, and he had a dilemma with a friend of his, which is somebody that I don't know. But he texted me asking for advice because the individual that he knows is in the same profession as I am. So he asked me, what advice do I have for a trainer who has a partner who does not want him to train attractive women? So immediately, the spidey sense, it started going off, and I'm like, oh, like this is pretty serious right here because, you know, in the personal training business, well over 90+% of your clientele is going to be women, because women really care about their image. And it's not to say that guys don't care about their image. I mean, I care. I'm sure some of you fellas out there care too, but more women care than men. So I told him, if his partner, which is a female, by the way, is wanting him to not train attractive women or women at all, then he's going to fail in his career. Because the majority of guys do not seek training. They don't seek coaching because guys think they know everything. That's another story right there. But anyway, I asked him, has he ever done anything to her in the past? Was there any cheating? Was there any lies told? Any type of betrayal? And he told me no, no, and no. Like, this guy has never cheated on her. He's never betrayed her, never done any weird behavior, but yet she has a trust issue with him. So we dug a little bit more deeper. And I ultimately told him, I think that this woman may have some internal trauma, perhaps, that she has not dealt with. You see, sometimes we'll date people who've been through a lot of stuff. Maybe they've been cheated on, beat on, I don't know, something lied to a lot. And they will take those experiences into the new relationship. Mind you, these two are not married, by the way. So honestly, I would tell her, look, you are not my wife, so you can't touch, what I do in my career. And if she can't respect that, especially if this young man has not cheated on her, then maybe she's not the one for you because obviously she has some trust issues. So again, sometimes people will bring their baggage into a relationship without dealing with it. That is something that I absolutely cannot stand. Now, I've been with my wife for 20 years. Out of the 20 years, we've been married for 12 of those years. We got together in 2004. And we've had our share of ups and downs. We've been through a lot of stuff. I can write a book on it, but praise the Lord that we are straight now. But this isn't about my personal relationship. This is about this young man and hopefully him and his partner finding some middle ground, because if she's going to give him problems every time he signs up a new client that just so happens to be a attractive female, then there's always going to be some issues in the household. I didn't want to dig too deep. I wanted to ask my friend, is she attractive? Because most attractive women really don't have a confidence issue. You feel me? They don't really rock like that. Like, they feel good about themselves. They know they look good. They don't worry. But if she's, maybe if she isn't attractive, and the woman in which he's training, I'll say, is attractive, then I can see some issues being there that she's conjuring up in her mind. Like, is he gonna pick her? Am I not pretty enough? What if, she tries to flirt with him, etc.? The biggest advice that I gave my friend to tell him is that, first of all, hopefully my man has some boundaries and that he places those boundaries in place. I didn't stay in business for 14 years letting women cross over boundaries. I didn't stay in business for 14 years sleeping with my clients. You feel me? You don't bite the hand that feeds you. You don't mix business with pleasure. Anybody who knows anything about business will be able to tell you that that is the ultimate rule right there for success. And if those boundaries are not there, then yeah, there could be some room for error. So I told him, make sure he's setting up boundaries and that he presents himself in a professional manner. If you present yourself in a professional manner and you don't do any weird stuff, outside of training sessions, texting each other, meeting up for coffee, because that type of stuff really does go down in the personal training industry. Like, a lot of personal trainers have bad reputations for having sex with their clients, because it does happen. I know some personally who has done this before, which is disgraceful, but it's not always like that, you know. And I remember a situation that I was in probably about 11 years ago. There was an older woman, and I say older, she was in her 50s, and I was about 24 or 25 years old. And I remember that every time before she would come to the gym, her husband would be like, "Oh, you're going to see him. You're going to see him." I'm like, "Dude, I don't want your wife, bro. Like, what? No, she's my client. I need this money. I'm not worried about your wife. Trust me." And even now, I have clientele. There's some attractive women, and there's nothing wrong with acknowledging that. But you don't gloat over it. You don't highlight it. You have to understand that a lot of women will come to a male trainer in complete confidence because they need help to reach their goals. So they're depending on us to stay professional and to get them to exactly where they want to be, not to take advantage of them at a vulnerable time. Because I've had women come to me who just got divorced. They're going through stuff with their boyfriends. They're on hard times. They like love to work out to try to take their mind off of this stuff, or to just do something nice for themselves. And sometimes some trainers just kind of swipe in there with that predator mindset, like, yeah, I'm going to comfort you, all right. But not all of us are like that. So, I want to end the video on this note. Like, if you can't trust the person that you're with, why are you even with them? Especially if they haven't done anything to betray you or to even make you question that trust. You don't have to trust other people, but as long as you trust your partner, you don't have anything to worry about. People may press up on your ladies, fellas, women. Some girls like to try to get with your man, but if your man loves you, ladies, fellas, if your lady loves you and y'all have a concrete bond, a trust that just cannot be penetrated, you don't have anything to worry about. Because ultimately, it's the person that's in the relationship that has control over anything that happens outside of that relationship. So if somebody cheats on you, it's not necessarily the person, and I'm probably going to catch some heat for this, but it's not necessarily the other person's fault. It's your partner's fault for letting it happen. Period, point blank. If things were the way that they were supposed to be in the relationship and there was trust in the relationship and you guys are communicating and you're getting along with each other, there shouldn't be any problems. So why sweat your partner about what they do, especially in their career, if they've never done anything to you? Because again, I don't see the point in being in a relationship if you're not going to trust the person that you're with. Might as well just let them go, or you two need to have a conversation and fix this. I know this was a bit of a different twist in conversation, but I really felt like it was relevant for my channel because it is titled Nichelle Speaks. I speak about any and everything. And I know it's very relatable because some of you may be having some issues with your partners and trust. If you like this video, do me a big favor and please hit the thumbs up. It has helped me so much within the last week. We have experienced so much growth all because of you out there. Share this video with somebody as well. Share it on your social media. Share it through a text message. Let somebody else see it who you think can relate to it. And also comment down below because I love to dialogue with you all. I comment back, so you don't have to worry about just leaving a comment and me not seeing it. I'm actually going to see it. Subscribe to the channel also. Notification bell as well to get notified when I upload a video. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.